This is Civil Discourse Now, with your host, Mark Small.
Hi, I'm Mark Small. This is Civil Discourse Now. Welcome back again. We're going to look at the 2016 elections and allegations of whether the election was improperly influenced by a hostile foreign power. Now, there's no specific remedy spelled out in the Constitution whereby a lawsuit could be brought and the results of the election for President of the United States nullified. But there's never been a bar to the court creating a remedy where one is required. That's within the equitable jurisdiction of the court. The notion is that where a wrong exists, the courts can create a remedy when required. The Supreme Court of the United States said that long ago. And our court system is derived from the English system, in which, yes, the courts can create remedies when necessary. There was a case in 1971 called Bivens versus 9 federal agents. The notion was that you had to be able to sue the federal government if agents of the government violated your civil rights. The Supreme Court of the United States said, yes, you can. In 1976, the United States District Court in New York said that if there are allegations of wrongdoing and fraud in an election for President of the United States, it's within the inherent authority of our federal courts to create a remedy. But that such a thing is not to be undertaken on evidence less than that which is clear and convincing and of the most egregious criminal nature. Now, what occurred in 2016 would appear to be coordinated efforts to cyber hack our election system so that the individual who ended up benefiting from that, who's the current occupant of the Oval Office, would be able to claim a win in the Electoral College, even though he lost a lot of votes by 3 million. He lost the popular vote. So what's the evidence there? Well, first of all, we have the President of the United States has people in his campaign meeting with Russians. We have the President of the United States in a debate with his opponent inviting Russia to hack the opponent's computer system, the computer system of that opponent's party, the Democratic National Party. That would seem to be something that would be asking a hostile foreign power to come in and invade this country. A lot of people laugh at that and say, well, that's not an invasion. Well, first of all, realize that we have billions of dollars devoted to cyber warfare. And cyber warfare and cyber invasions are very real, and this is the 21st century. Also realize it's a lot different from when the framers discussed warfare in 1787 in the Constitutional Convention. Because later, when Aaron Burr was charged with treason, he was the former Vice President of the United States, Chief Justice John Marshall said that, warfare, you're going to be able to tell if somebody's invading you because there's an army coming at you. These days, it's not so obvious, but it's becoming obvious every day that that's what occurred. If there was coordination with people in the campaign for the Republican candidate of the President of the United States, if they worked with people in Russia to obtain help that actually benefited the individual who is their candidate to attain the office of President of the United States, then that's the type of evidence that would indicate that there was collusion and conspiracy that resulted in that individual's election. In that case, we should look at nullification. My name's Mark Small. This is Civil Discourse Now. Again, full disclosure, I represented individuals in a case before the United States Supreme Court in 2017 who sought to nullify the results of the 2016 election based on allegations like I've described and I'll describe further in the next few segments of this show. On Tech today is the big kahuna himself. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
And a further reason for caution in this respect might be drawn from the reflection that we are not always sure that those who advocate the truth are influenced by purer principles than their antagonists. Ambition, avarice, Personal animosity, party opposition, and many other motives not more laudable than these are apt to operate as well upon those who support as those who oppose the right side of a question. Were there not even these inducements to moderation, nothing could be more ill-judged than that intolerant spirit which has at all times characterized political parties.